Welcome back, my juicy friends. How you doing today? It's your friend Chris here, and today we're going to be using the Tack shooter. We're going to be powering this guy up as far as we possibly can. So, if you guys have not noticed, there's a lot of really powerful towers in the game, but there's a few that are more underestimated than others. And I think one of the most underestimated ones over here is actually the bottom path Tack shooter. Not necessarily because the 5th tier is all that bad, but because the 4th tier has been underestimated quite a bit here. So, today, just going to show you guys the power of the 4th tier. We're going to be, obviously getting a lot of buffs for this guy. Village being the most important one. Getting the primary monkey village is going to power this guy up pretty drastically. We're going to alchemize him as well. We're going to use a lot of support towers to kind of keep ourselves going in the right direction here. And then, I'm still going to be using other towers here, though. I want to make sure that I actually try and beat this one, right? I think that's kind of important. So we're going to be using our hero and stuff like that as well. And then we still need something for lead popping power and camo popping power and all that other junk. But my main goal is actually to get not just a tax barrier here, but all the way up to a 4th tier overdrive. $3,455 may seem like too much money for just a silly 4th tier tax shooter, but do not underestimate this guy. Surprisingly good Moab popping power. Surprisingly good balloon popping power. Can pop ceramics and all of the stuff underneath him as well. Especially if you put him in a good spot like this map has right here. I think his biggest weakness is obviously, as you guys can probably tell here, the range. He's got like nothing going for him. Not at all. In fact, that's what actually makes one of the tack shooters bad on a lot of maps. It's just they don't have the range to reach the places that they want to be. I noticed that when they were designing Bloons Tower Defense 6, they made a lot of sort of like big circly areas, something like the size of this, where if you did end up getting a super ranged tack shooter with a monkey village underneath him, like it might actually work out for you. But like starting off the game, which is usually when the tack shooters are the best, is really not going to be all that efficient here, right? So that's kind of the issue that we run into with these guys, of course. But this place just seems so colorful and fun. I kind of had to go for it. Plus, it's a somewhat easy map for us to kind of drop in here, sort of test this guy out even further, man. I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of pumped, actually. I'm kind of hoping that... So, obviously, playing on Chimps mode right now. Only got one silly little life. So, we're going to need some cam detection up in here as well. I was thinking about just throwing down a ninja sort of in like the bottom down here, just sort of for a little extra pop and power, but a little extra cleanup as well. And then I found this so interesting that you can go farms on Chimps mode if you play in the challenges here. Isn't that goofy? And then I think I'm actually going to go for a Captain Churchill pretty soon. I don't think he has automatic cam detection. I think he doesn't get it until around like level 4 or 5 or something like that. So we didn't want to get him right away here. I probably should have gotten him before the ninja, though. Check this guy out. Armored battle tank, man. I almost never use this guy. He's so fun. Captain Churchill. Where's his cam detection, though? Where'd he get that, man? Level 3? 4? Attack range? 6? Camo balloons. All right, level 6 is not... we don't get it until level 6 here. I'm glad I got my little ninja friend there. So right now, the texture's really not doing all that much. He's not good by himself. You actually have to power him up in a lot of ways to make him worthwhile over here. Of course, I could have gone a little harder. I could have just gone for the monkey village already, try and get up to a 0-2 or something like that. I'm just like, I'm not feeling it, man. That's not really my goal. I kind of want to see how far we can get with a juicy texture and see how powerful it actually gets kind of mid-game over here. That's when I really want to know how powerful he is. But the next thing we got to get is obviously Overdrive. All right, Overdrive, one of the most powerful things in the game these days. Oh man, Captain Churchill's already got his ability here, dude. Check this out. Turbo damage laser bombs. What is that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Do you guys use Captain Churchill at all in your games? I mean, is he one of your heroes that you actually like think about using most of the time? I mean, my main 3 are probably Gwendolyn, Oben, and Quincy, you know? Quincy's not even that good, by the way. I still consider him like one of my main ones just because he's kind of interesting to use, you know? So here we go. We got the minigun going now. Now, that is a great upgrade for Captain Churchill here. The Overdrive is finally coming into play here. Problem is, Churchill's actually popping more balloons. I don't know. It's actually pretty close now that I look at it. But he's been around for a lot longer. I don't know per round. He's actually getting more pops here. Be interesting to see. So anyways, more camo balloons coming in. So we're going to have to upgrade our ninja just a little bit. We're going to get a Seeking Shuriken Ninja. Should pop all these balloons, no problem here. And I think it's about that time to start getting a village ready. Because I think around 33 shouldn't be an issue. Or around 36 shouldn't be an issue. 37 might be an issue if he doesn't get up to level 6 here. So we'll have to watch that a little bit here. I think it's about that time. Let's go for that village. get this going. Bye-bye. All right, so we're going to camo detection this guy. We're going to go for a 3-2 village is what we're going to go for. That's going to give this guy basically super range, super speed, super damage. Already things that we love in the game. A little afraid here. Can't we pop up with just this ninja right here? I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be close. Let's just get the sharp shurikens, man. I don't feel like dying in a stupid place. I don't want to die here, man. I want to survive. I'm a survivor. All right, that's what I would do if I was in a zombie apocalypse, guys. You know, my neighbor, they're like, Chris, let me in. There's zombies out here, please. Please. No, you're dead. I'm sorry. Like, I gotta survive, man. I can't help you. You know, obviously, I think groups would probably be necessary in a zombie apocalypse. I think it's true. You never know what human nature is going to turn into, man. The primal instincts of wanting to survive here. All right, so we've got our camo detection. We've got this guy going for ourselves. Let's get him alchemized over here. So realistically, I would love to get a perma brew going at some point. The money is not exactly going to be running in here, though, so hope I can get going with that guy. Check this out, though. This is a Moab class balloon, man. The overdrive. Woohoo! That is pretty beastly, right? And that was only a third-tier perma brew, or third-tier brew right there. We're going for a berserker brew. We're going for a stronger stem next. Bam! He's already very, very powerful now. And then we're gonna go bigger radius, speed him up by another 15% over here. And obviously the finale's coming in pretty quick, man. The biggest bonus we're probably gonna get out of this guy is the next upgrade here, and it's fairly cheap, only $865 to make this guy that much more powerful. Now his range still doesn't look like all that much, but what you're not realizing is that we just went from like half that to this. All right, we basically like doubled our range. That is nothing to mess around with. And then once we get the Tack zone, things are gonna change very, very drastically, and hopefully in our favor here, guys. So we got a camo detection guy over here. We're getting him powered up with all these random bonuses. Still got Captain Churchill, which is not a bad tower to have. I'm really hoping that I get this guy up to a pretty decent level over here, actually. I'm ready. I don't know. I don't think he makes it to level 20 by the time you get to around 100. But if I can get around like level 18 or something like that, I think I'd be pretty happy with that. But absolute ownage right now, so far. It's kind of a weird strategy to think about. Should you just pick 1 or 2 or 3 towers and just power them up all the frickin' way? Is that how we need to beat a lot of these games here? I don't know, man. I mean, if it works, right? I mean, I wouldn't even mind doing a triple tack shooter strategy on Chimps mode. I don't even know if you could afford all those guys, but dude, just think about a primary monkey village and all 3 of those tack shooters. Get maybe 2 monkey villages, maybe 1 3-2 and maybe 1 2-3. And with that range, you can pop every type of balloon, no problems whatsoever. Even probably DDTs would not be an issue at that point. This is round 49 currently, and I think it's pretty clear that this is the biggest balloon level in recent times here. Getting owned basically before it gets to the tack shooter. Not even before it goes around the 2nd or 3rd or 4th or 5th time that he's got to go through this tack shooter over here. And that's why I picked this level, man. It's like perfect for the tack shooter. I don't think it can be beaten. I really don't. Alright. Now, I am probably going to go for another monkey village over here as well. I think we can buff this guy even further. I think, like I said, the middle path, you know, you think an MIB, not too bad. But don't forget about the 4th tier, Call to Arms, or even the Homeland Defense, if you're really feeling it, man. Another way to buff this guy. But now we're talking about a lot of money. Alright, and on Chimps mode, you don't exactly make bajillions of dollars, right? Yeah, very true. So, we'll have to see what we get going into this thing. Camo lead popping power, we should get that, yeah. 59, not worried about that. Just push it through, baby, push it through. Oh, tax zone, $3 more thousand. I feel like I'm not getting as much money as I want either. It's weird, I'm getting a lot of money. I just want more, man. I'm a greedy mofo. I need it all. Give it all to Chris. I feel like Smeagol with the ring when it comes to money in Bloom Start Event 6, guys. It's like I'm willing to fall into a volcano here, all right, just to make sure I hold on to that little bit of baby money right there. All right, here it is, the tack zone. So check out the range, man. Watch this. All right, ba-bam! What? Are you kidding me? Yes. Yes! So obviously he's getting buffed here, all right? You gotta keep that in mind. He's getting buffed by the village. He's getting buffed by this alchemist and everything. But this is just straight up insanity here. And you can, it's like hard to see how many tacks are really coming out over here, because you just see it as like a complete, like, it's just a zone of tacks. It really is. It's sort of goofy. It almost looks like he's not shooting them out. It's just that they appear there. All right, it's almost like there's a spike factory, just shooting out spikes in all different directions all at the same time. That's what it kind of looks like. All right, so we're feeling pretty good, not gonna lie here, guys. The question is, do we want to save up for a $64,000 tower here? That would probably be pretty difficult to get, but I suppose I could try. It's either that or getting up to a call to arms here, 25,000. Not cheap, man. Not cheap at all. Ooh, a good test for us would be round 63. It's a big, beefy balloon level. I actually struggle against it a lot in my regular gameplay, in my regular games. I feel like I almost force myself to go into like a cannon or something like that just to defend these guys. So, reinforced mob zone, not a big deal. That was good. Kind of happy about that. But round 6, oh, he didn't even get past Captain Churchill here. Okay, don't forget, Captain Churchill is a fairly strong hero here. He is doing a good job by himself. He's already got 50k pops. Actually, more than my tax zone at the moment. Interesting. I would not have suspected that. The weirdest part about that is that we've been powering up our tax zone. We really haven't been trying to power up Captain Churchill. It's just kind of like a leftover power-up. He is getting powered up. Don't forget about that. You can see the yellowness underneath him. You can see the alchemist throwing crap on him, so he's getting poison over. You can actually just see 1, 2, 3. Hopefully 4 there, yeah. And getting perma-brewed as well. Or not perma-brewed yet. Once we get him perma-brewed, he's going to get that much better. What's interesting about perma-brewing is that once you get that upgrade, you can throw it on any other random crappy towers around him, and they're all going to get perma-brewed as well. That's why he's such an amazing tower to have, you know? So I'm very happy with my tax zone so far. Have you guys ever had such an easy chimps, I don't want to call it guide, but just like a run-through, I guess? That's what we're doing right now. I'm not even really, it's not that I'm not trying, but such an easy early game chimps run-through, because we still have to beat, the DDTs and stuff. That is not going to be something that's going to be easy to do. I think that round 90 will probably kill us. I'll have to see. Now, the great thing about this is that I'm playing on challenge mode right now. So if I do decide to lose on round 90, I can just continue through it. And the reason why I'm doing this right now is because I have been told, all right, I'm very upset about this. I've been told in my recent live stream that, Chris, your save mode is broken. What do you mean by save mode, Chris? Well, usually when people are playing a game, if they leave the game or if they exit out of the game or whatever, they can just come on back to that game and press bloop, and they can save and continue where they were left off. Including on chimps mode even. You just gotta exit out, press home or whatever. If you lose, you don't get to continue. That's different, alright? But if you just exit out of the game before you lose, I know it's like a weird way to do it, but if you do that, you can easily just leave and come back whenever you want. It's kind of awesome. But my game is broken. That doesn't work for me. Alright? And that's really upsetting. Really, really upsetting for your friend Chris here. The worst part about it is that I actually didn't even realize that other people could do it. I thought everybody was in the same boat. You just can't continue. And this really put a damper on me on my ability to play. Like, I've been playing a lot of Temps mode, and every time I get to round 93, if I'm like about to lose because I make a mistake, spend another 30 minutes getting back to round 93, Chris, and hopefully you don't make any other mistakes during that entire walkthrough again, because then you got to start over again. Or other people, they can just say, oh, the DDT almost got to the end. Let's quit. It's easy as that, man. So obviously I'm a little jealous, all right, or a little sad. I don't know, maybe salty. You know, maybe the little bit like seawater today. A little bit salty. A little bit gross. A little bit clammy, I suppose you could say. Algae fit. What else does seawater got going? I don't know what seawater's got going on in it. I thought it was really cool though. I saw this random thought from Chris, alright? This is not BTD6 related. We'll get back to the BTD6. So I've got this really cool, I don't know what I want to call it, terrarium, I guess, where all I did was I took some pond water, so grabbed it, put it in an airtight container, and I just kind of want to like see what's going to happen to said pond water? Is it going to have the life continue to exist and all this stuff inside of this completely airtight container? And so far, it has been. Not well. I should say not well. Like, I've got, like, a snail, some algae, and, like, some, like, microscopic, not microscopic, but, like, some very small things you can, like, barely see with the naked eye. I think they're called, like, cyclops and stuff like that. I got some of those little swimmers swimming around. If you look really close, you can see them. Anyways, I saw somebody did this with seawater, though, instead, with some sand and some seawater. And then they saw that they had some corals start to grow out of the seawater eventually. And I thought that was really cool. You know, it's like, and he said it was like after like 2 years he's had this seawater. And that's how long it took for these corals to start growing out of the stuff. And this is with like nothing extra going into it, you know? Which I find very interesting. Nothing extra is going into this stuff. Alright, so far things have been fairly breezy, right? Things have been very easy, I might even say. No problem all the way up until around 80, but then it's going to start changing, and changing very drastically for us. And I still need $20,000 more to get my next upgrade that I was planning on getting here, man. This guy's not cheap. Talk about $64,800. Woohoo! That's a spicy meatball right there, man. That's a spicy meatball indeed. Alright, let's keep on going. Nah, primary mentoring is not worth it. Almost ever. I don't even really understand that upgrade, to be completely honest with you guys. Like, you really have to spam, like, crap tons of low-level Dart Monkeys to make that worth it, or crap tons of low-level somethings. I guess if you got, like, a perma-brew around that, you just got a bunch of crappy low-level tack shooters, like, hey, that might actually work. In fact, I kind of want to try that now. Getting a primary mentoring thingamabobs. That was around 80. That was, again, one of the tougher rounds of the game for a normal tack shooter to have to beat. But now, holy crap, dude, we're still annihilating round 81 plus, but the super ceramics are starting to becoming more of an issue for us. You can tell we're not just beating them as soon as they get to us, they're actually beating us through on at least the first run around here, but we still got like 3 more runarounds for them to have to actually sneak through us. Only 10 more grand to get our super powered permanent brew over here, but then I got to worry about DDTs and stuff coming up very soon after that. But the money from round 80 to round 84 is very good. Some of the best money in the game, actually. That's when you really need to save up. You really need to try and get your stuff going up in here. Oh, by the way, if you guys haven't, please press that like button for me. Subscribe if you have not. I know that it's just a little thing to you, but it's a big thing to me, man. It means a lot when I get you guys pressing that like button for me. And if you haven't subscribed, well, let's get going, man. So here we go, Perma Brew! I'm kind of excited about this. I'm only Perma Brewing 2 towers at this point. But now I can do whatever the heck I want with my other towers, man. I think what I'm going to do, as interesting as this is, I'm going to buy my monkey village, and then I'm actually not going to buy anything. You know what? Let's just power him up even further. That's what we need to do, man. We're just going to power him up even further.
False attack stance.
What did he say? False attack stance? What is that? See, like getting in the Power Rangers attack stance, where it's like they're not really trying to get ready to fight, or like in an actual fight stance, just like sitting in a triangle so we look cool before we get into this fight, man. Yeah. So you go MIB 8100. I think the next one's like 20 grand. It's not cheap, you know. Makes sense because it's pretty powerful. It's gonna like in some situations like triple your popping power as a totality. Just kind of crazy, man. I'm getting a little worried here though. One thing is if you do spend your money, and then you end up losing anyways, like this doesn't really give me any extra pop power, it just gives me that DDT popping power, which is something that I really needed to get. But, if I lose at this point, there's really not much else I can do, you know? It's like you're kind of just stuck, like, oh, I can use my ability here, I can use my ability here. That's just about all I can do, though. So anyways, Captain Churchill, level 12 only. Keep that in mind, guys. He's got 200,000 pops, though. I mean, that's nothing compared to my $500,000 out of this taxure. But, woo!
I'm ready.
That's not bad at all for a level 12 hero. Uh-oh, they're starting to get strong, though. Reinforced balloons.
Powered up.
Okay, 21,000 for this guy. Let's check out these DDTs, man. Let's see how well they're going to do. Actually, much easier than I thought. I'm fairly impressed. This thing is freaking awesome, dude. Now, this is a totality of a $30,000 tower. That's it, and we're just buffing it. Buff, buff, buff. And he is basically doing almost all of this by himself. I know that Captain Churchill's here, but if I didn't have Captain Churchill here, I really do think that this guy would do almost everything by himself so far. After this, though, like round 98, that's where it might be a little bit different. Round 98 is a crazy, crazy round for everybody. I think this guy can even take on a bad balloon, though. So this is round 93, another big group of DDTs, but no problem there. Got that covered. All right, call to arms, man. Now, I'm not 100% certain, but I do want to do a test here, guys, on whether or not you can double jungle drums a tower. I've gone back and forth, and people have told me different things. I want to do my own test on it eventually. Here we go. Call to arms, though. We're going to do it anyways. Double jungle drums here. We got the Perma-Brood super-powered Tack shooter over here. This is basically as powerful as... No, you're right. There's something we missed, Chris, isn't there? Not really. I just wanted to keep you guys in awe for something even more powerful. Oh, Chris, no way. You're going to overclock him too, dude? Oh, yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are, guys. This is going to be the most powerful tag zone in the entire world. Now, keep in mind, we are spending so much money on support towers at this point. It's kind of insane how much these are actually going to cost us. But wow, is this guy going to be good. All right. Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's round 96. No issues there whatsoever. So round 97. This is actually a little bit of a tricky level. But here it is. Oh, no, I need $15. I don't actually need it, but it's just, if I really needed it for, like, next round or something like that, that would be so, so upsetting. So here we go. Round 98, though, is coming up fast. This is, again, the hardest level in the game, if you ask me. Round 98 and round 99 are very, very difficult. Way harder than round 100, if you ask me. So let's power this guy up. Let's overclock him to start. Oh, let's overdrive him. Oh my God! Look at that! Look at that! That is straight up insanity! Oh my God! Dude, I'm sorry, I just peeked the crap out of that. I was more than impressed. More than impressed with that right there, guys. And because this guy's fairly cheap, he's less than $40,000, his overclock is going to last for pretty much forever. So here we go, round 100 with the bad balloon. You can see the pop count just racking up there, several thousand pops per second, basically. And we can overdrive him, or over whatever this is called, man. Call to arms him again, and you can just see it just blurs. Blurs of ridiculousness right there. As soon as these balloons go in range, they dead. And that's how you do it, guys. That's how you make the overdrive tack shooter the most powerful tower pretty much in the freaking game right there. I should have went and played a little bit further than that, but I didn't. Yeah, you know, I've had this problem too, dude. I think I'm gonna message Ninja Kiwi and see if they can help me out with this too. But if you guys enjoyed, again, please press that like button for me. Please subscribe. I actually had a blast today. I'm hoping to make more videos like this for you guys in the future. Thanks for watching. Have a super duper delicious day.